Hey folks, Dave back here in Studio B. Got some shootout hockey tonight as we have the Rangers going to the Bruins here. And this is actually a Halloween game back in 1970 as I continue my 1970-71 replay, full season replay, I should add, using shootout hockey. And let's make sure I'm up and running here. Yep, it looks pretty good. Just like to check the sound. And so tonight I'm just going to play a quick game of shootout hockey. You're going to take a break from the APA. I've been having a blast with the APA hockey there. I've already played 3 games of my Bruins and Devils 1988 series. So I'll post some probably on Facebook and Delphi some of the results. One of the results I hit right on. That was kind of cool. But anyway, tonight it's going to be back to shootout hockey. It's back to 1970 as the Rangers travel to the Bruins. And as you'll see, hey, Al Red Sox fans here, get a chance to check out some shootout hockey, Al. As let's go down to rink side here, and let's see what's going on. So as you can see, this game will be played on, again, 10/31, 1970. This is the game between New York and Boston. New York is second place in the East. They're having a fantastic season. They're 6-1-1. Ed Jockerman is having a great season, too. He's a B-level goalie, by the way. The Bruins, not bad. They're 6-0-1. Their tie was actually to Vancouver. They went on the West Coast road trip. Now, remember, Vancouver and Buffalo were expansion teams in 1970, and they couldn't beat the Canucks in Vancouver. So that's their tie. But otherwise, they've done pretty well. They just come off a nice win in Detroit a couple nights ago. And so we're going to see how it happens tonight at the Garden. So it's Rangers and the Bruins, first and second place in the East, playing some shootout hockey. And, boys, it's weird getting back to this after hitting Apple hockey so hard for the last few days. But anyway, here we go. So off the draw. See if I remember how to play this one here. 3 minutes off the clock. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to roll here. So we got a 14, so that is no action. So we're going to check for time. 3 minutes off the clock. 1, 2, 3. And a 61, that is nothing either. Let's check for some time again. 2 minutes. So we played about 8 or 9 minutes here in the Rangers, keeping up with the Bruins here at the Garden. A 59, that is nothing. Wow, the Bruins can't get any scoring chances here. 2 minutes off the clock. We played half a period now. 57. Penalty on the Bruins here. Let's check the call. And let's see, W and Z2. Yeah, we got some W's here. Actually, just one W, it looks like. So, looks like Eddie Westfall. So, we got a penalty on the Bruins. Eddie Westfall is going to go to the box. Now, what I do just to save time, I just make everything a boarding call. It just saves me time when I'm doing this game here because sometimes there's a lot of penalties. All right, so it's a power play for the Rangers. So the Rangers now are rolling 1-23 on the power play. So 1 minute off the clock on the power play. And 54, another penalty on the Bruins. Holy smoke, back-to-back penalties on Boston. And, yeah, we got some penalties here. So we got a V here and a couple more V's down here. So Wayne Carlton's going to pick up a penalty. So not the way the Bruins wanted to start here against the Rangers. And again, I just put everything boarding right now. It's for this season here because I'm going to just input stats and they don't ask for penalties. And also Rick Smith gets a penalty again, but I'm not going to be this is just for stats right here. The extra 2 penalties here. So Bailey gets a penalty too. So the Smith and Bailey penalties are mostly just for stats. They're not going to have any effect on man strength in this game. All right, so it's a 2-man advantage now. So I got to bump this 23 up a little higher. So it's a 2-man advantage for one roll. No. So now it's back to a 1-man advantage for one roll. And 99 is going to be a shorthanded chance for the Bruins. So the Bruins, shorthanded, have killed off the penalty, and now they get a scoring chance. So let's see who gets the scoring chance. It is F. It is Johnny McKenzie. Pie McKenzie is going to get the scoring chance. All right, now again, shorthanded, it's automatically from the blue line. So I'm just going to look here on the blue line and under shorthanded, this top right corner. And that is a no goal. So the Bruins kill off the penalty and even the 2-man advantage. And now we check for time. 2 minutes off the clock. And 13, no, that's a chance for nobody here. And again, if I roll too many penalties in a row, as the commissioner, as the official scorer, I will sometimes flip again if I get too many penalties, if I feel it's too many penalties on either team. And I believe this is a chance for Boston here, if I'm correct. If I didn't do this right, I apologize. But I think I already flipped for time. If I didn't, well, it's going to be a scoring chance for the Bruins anyway. So it's going to be F. It's going to be McKenzie again. McKenzie from the slot. And McKenzie scores. Johnny McKenzie scores for the Bruins. And it's 1-0. And again, if I didn't flip, I apologize. It's late. Maybe I didn't. I thought I flipped for time. If I didn't, it doesn't matter. I'm the official scorer. McKenzie gets a goal. And he's out there with line 1. So Bobby Orr automatically gets an assist because how it works is we check to see who was on the ice. So we know that McKenzie's line 2 was on the ice. This box right here tells us defensive line 1 was on the ice because we ignore the first part of it because we know line 2. So Orr gets an automatic assist. So let's see who else gets an assist. The right wing, he's a right wing. So we don't give McKenzie an assist in the center. So McKenzie from Orr and Stanfield. So Johnny McKenzie from Stanfield and Orr. And the Bruins take the 1-0 lead. And I'll put in the actual time on the card as a 32. And there we go. So Boston leads this one 1-0. So let's flip for time again. No, time comes off the clock. 62. Oh, no one gets an advantage there. 2 minutes off the clock. A 9. Oh, the Rangers are 1-8. They just missed the pass. And so no scoring chance. Another minute off the clock. And 60 is nothing. Boy, the Bruins are not getting any chances here. 1, 2. So that'll end the period. So what I like to do is check my shots on net. So the Rangers had no scoring chances in a roll of a die of 5 here. A 0-5 says they had 7 shots on net. So the Rangers will get 7 shots on net. And the Bruins are the roll of 3 with 2 scoring chances. That means they got 10 shots on net. And so a total of 10. And that's just kind of how I do it. I keep a little scrap pad here, and I make my notes so I can put up some stats, and that's about it. So let's check the scoring in this one here. Go to my box score. We display the box score. And the first goal of the game, yep, the only goal so far, Johnny McKenzie from Stanfield and Orr at 14:32, and that's where we stand. The Bruins lead 1-0. So we're going to go to the next period. And let's start the second period here. Shootout hockey plays nice and quick. Coming off of APA, this plays so fast. You have no idea. But I figured I'd get a quick game in tonight online before I hit the sack. 2 minutes off the clock. And a 22. That's nobody. This is going to be 3 minutes off the clock. And a 36. All the high numbers are coming out when I check the clock, if you've noticed that. 2 minutes off the clock. 39 is nobody. Wow, I can't get a high roll. All I need is a 76, and I can't get one for Boston. 31 is nobody. Wow, this could be an upset. 1, 2, and again, another high number, but on a time check, so it doesn't matter. 64 is nothing. Wow, this is insane. 1, 2, 3, another one. Another scoring chance for Boston on a time check. 78, finally a chance here. All righty, so Bruins get another scoring chance here late in the second period. 5 minutes to play. C this time. Kenny Hodge. Where's he going to take this from? From the blue line. Kenny Hodge. No goal. Turned aside by Jockerman. Only 1-0 Boston here. 1-2. Now we roll here. Penalty away. So finally, possible penalty on the Rangers. Let's see who's going to get it. X and Y2. So we do have a couple X's here. So Irvine's going to get a penalty here. So Teddy's going to go to the box. Again, I just put everybody as boarding when I in this particular season because the penalty stat doesn't matter. If I was playing something else, I might do something a little more creative. And Brad Park. And actually, Ron and I were talking about Brad Park today, about the big trade that sent him to Boston. So Brad Park will pick up a penalty as well. Again, you only will have man strength for one of these penalties. The other one is just for stats at the end of the game. All right, so we took 1 minute off the clock automatically for the power play, and now we roll. Now the Bruins are 61-0 now. And nope. And the final roll on the power play is a power play chance, so an 81. So let's see who's going to get the power play chance. It's going to be Bees. It's going to be Johnny Busick, the Chief. The Chief, where's he going to shoot this from? From the face-off circle. The Chief on the power play. The Chief scores. Power play goal, Johnny Busick. And he was out there with the Orr's line. So it's Busick from Orr. And 6. Nope. And anybody else? Busick from Orr. That's it. So Johnny Busick with a goal from Bobby Orr, and that's a power play goal for the Bruins at 18:16 of the period. And so we got 1 minute to play in the period. Bruins lead 2-0. So let's flip for time. 3 minutes off the clock, so we're going to run out of time. So let me get my shots on goal tallied up here before I end the period. So the Rangers, oh boy. So they get no scoring chances. They roll a 1. So looks like I'm just going to give them 3 shots in that period just to kind of get some stats for them, even though that's a little higher than they should have got. But I'm going to give them 3 shots. And Boston with a roll of 3, so 2 and a 3. That's 10 more shots for the Bruins. So the Bruins out shooting them 20-10 after 2 periods. So we go to the third period. I did not know that. Ted Irvine is Chris Jericho's dad. I did not know that. That is pretty cool. If that is true, that is pretty cool. I did not know that. Alrighty, so third period action here from the Garden. 2-0 Bruins. Goals by McKenzie and Busick has them in the lead. 1 minute off the clock. Now we check for a score or a penalty. 66. That is nothing. 1 minute off the clock. 39 is nothing. Let's check for time. 1 minute off the clock. 4. Chance for the Rangers. So the Rangers got a scoring chance with a 4. Remember, they're only 1-8, but they got the 4 here. So let's see who's going to get the chance. It's going to be Ballone. Ballone. From the slot. That's usually a goal. And Ballone scores on Johnston. So Ballone gets the Rangers on the board here, and they've cut the lead to 2-1 in a game the Bruins should be dominating, but they're not. So it's a second line. So it's a second line and a second line. So Ballone is the left wing, so there's no additional assist on that, and the other assist is the whole line. So Ballone, Tkachuk, and Fairburn. So let's go to the goal here. Ballone from Tkachuk and Fairburn. That's an even strength goal at 2:35. So the Bruins could be in danger of losing their first game if they don't pick up the pace. So let's check for time now in a 2-1 game. No time comes off the clock. At 29 is nobody. Let's check for time. 3 minutes off the clock. 1, 2, 3. Another check here at 94. Chance for Boston here. They need to get this insurance goal. It's going to be E. And E is Phil Esposito. Phil Esposito. From the slot, Big Phil fires. And he scores. He beats Jackman low to the stick side. And the Bruins take a 3-1 lead. So, he's out there with the bench. So he's out there with Rick Smith. So it's going to be Esposito from Rick Smith. And that's it. Esposito from Rick Smith. So Phil Esposito. Rick Smith gets a helper at 5:28. And a big goal for the Bruins here at the Garden. 3-1 Boston now. Let's flip for time. No time comes off the clock. A 30 is nobody. Bruins want to kill this clock here. 2 minutes off the clock. We flip again. 97. There's another chance for Boston. Maybe a chance for a fourth goal here. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Jay. Jay is Wayne Carlton. Smooth Carlton now. Where's he going to shoot this from? Carlton from the slot comes in on Jackman. Score! Carlton makes it 4-1 Bruins with line 2. So the third line getting it done for Boston. He's his own left wing, so there's no assist. And the whole line, Carlton, Sanderson, and Westfall. So Wayne Carlton from Sanderson and Westfall. And it's now 4-1 Boston. Time to goal, 7:43. So a couple of quick goals here by the Bruins as Steeler fan shows up to join Sports Time Machine and now Red Sox fan here at the Garden for a quick game of shootout hockey tonight. Let's take a look at the box score. Again, McKenzie in that first period, he put the Bruins up 1-0. In the second period, Johnny Busick on the power play. Ballone got the Rangers on the board here in the third, but goals here just a couple minutes apart by Esposito and Carlton. And yeah, here we are. It's 4-1 for the Bruins. So now let's roll for time. 2 minutes off the clock. 1, 2. 36 is no action. Time check. 1 minute off the clock. A 44. Penalty on the Rangers possible. Let's check the penalty box right here. S and Z3. Yes, we do have an S. We have plenty of S's. So, Jean Rattel, we were talking about Rattel today too, is going to get a penalty. So, Rattel is S. Sil Apps is also an S. And S is on Nevin. So again, these guys all get penalties in the game, but it's not 3 consecutive penalties where I'm going to serve 3 power plays. It's just 1 power play for all of them as far as the game goes. But for the stats, we log them all in. So we tick off 1 minute here for the power play, and Boston now with a 61-100 chance to get a power play effort. No, Rangers trying to kill this power play off, and they cannot do it. Or at least they can't keep Boston from a shot on net. So 83, that's a scoring chance on the power play. H is Eddie Westfall. Westfall on the power play, shooting from the slot. Westfall fires, potential save by Jacquemin. Oh, man. So a save is 9-12. So I look down here under the save. And Jacquemin with a 10 makes the save, and the penalty is over. Wow. So Jacquemin keeps the Rangers in a little while longer, but the Bruins still have a 4-1 lead, looking to go to 7-0-1 on the season. So 3 minutes off the clock here. Time is ticking away on the visitors. 9. Ooh, that's not almost again 1-8 out of 1-100 is not a very good scoring chance, but that's how it is. 1 minute off the clock. 98. Another chance for the Bruins, and this should probably put it away if they score here, if it's not already away. Sanderson with it now. Here comes the Turk. Derek Sanderson from the slot. Sanderson moves in, and another potential save by Jacquemin. And this is another save. Jacquemin stuffs Sanderson as he come down the right wing. Sanderson had the short side, but he couldn't get it by Jacquemin. So 3 minutes to play, and 2 minutes come off the clock. So this should about do it here. 75, that's nobody. So we're not going to flip one last time. That's going to be it in the game. So the Bruins get out of it with a 4-1 win after a slow first period. Let's check the shots on goal in the third. So that red die number 4 right here says that the Rangers had 9 shots on goal. So that's a total of 19 shots on goal for the Rangers. And for the Bruins, that one over there means they got, I'm going to give them 11 shots. So that's a total of 31 shots on Jacquemin. And that is the final. So the final score here from Boston. It's the Bruins 4 and the Rangers 1. So the Bruins move to 7-0-1. They'll remain undefeated and in first place in the East here in 1970. And the Rangers slip to 6-2-1. I still think they're in second place. I'm not sure who's behind them in the East, but that's how that worked out there. So let me come back to my thing here. Oh, I got to get my, put in my stats here real quick. Save my box score. Hang on one sec. I got to do this here. So Jacquemin, just finishing up my stats for the game. Send it a box score, and there we go. So I got to make sure I save it, because if I don't, then I'm in trouble. So 4-1 is our final score. Johnny Busick with the game-winning goal. Save this. This would be Boston. That's their 4th home game. So that'll wrap things up here from the Garden. Thanks for tuning in. A little quick game here. Again, it only takes about 10-15 minutes to play a game of shootout hockey, and wanted to bang one out tonight. I've been doing a lot of Apple hockey, which I'm thoroughly enjoying, but I'll post some recaps of that on Facebook and on the Delphi forums as far as the Bruins Devil series go. And I might stream one more game of that. I didn't want to stream everything, but I've been playing a couple games offline. I'm going to try to finish the series tomorrow. Tons of projects. Oh my God, I have tons of projects for Apple hockey, and I know it's a long game, but still, I have a lot of fun things planned with that. Not a lot. I mean, I don't plan on streaming everything here, but it's some fun games I think would be kind of fun to do. Anyway, I'm Dave. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Hope everybody had a great weekend. As we head back into the week on Monday. So